Hey, good morning. How's it going, people? This is Vast Impossible, and today we're going to do a very special flight to Eastern Europe, which is one of my favorite places to go to. And we're going to be flying to, we're actually going to be flying to Czechia in Prague. We're going to fly to the city of Prague. And because we're starting out in Rome, which is where we are now, we're going to be flying on the Alitalia airline. And I know you can't tell from this particular gate, but there's actually a lot of planes over here on VATSIM. Like we got some Wizz Air over there. It looks like Eurowings from this angle, and some other flights as well. And so we actually have a somewhat busy day here in Rome on VATSIM. So I'm really looking forward to getting the chance to just do this really cool flight to Prague, which I've been told is basically the coolest city in Europe. So let's just go ahead and get this party started. You can kind of see some of the beautiful hills and mountains of Italy in the background. And hopefully we're going to get some more views of those as we take off and as we fly over Italy. We're going to be crossing multiple international borders on this flight. In fact, if I have my map right, let me just go ahead and take a look at my map. But if I have my details right, we're going to cross from Italy into Austria, and we're going to be flying over Austria for a while before we cross briefly into Germany for about 2 seconds, and then into Czechia to go to Prague. So anyway, let's just go ahead and get this party started. Let's start this plane up and get ready to go. I love that clicking sound that it makes when I turn on external power. It's one of the benefits of having the Phoenix. You get those really crispy sound effects. Alright. Seatbelt lights on. Nav and logos on. No smoking signs auto. We don't want people smoking. Sorry, Snoop Dogg. Crew supply on. Nadirs 1, 2, and 3. And fuel pumps on. Okay. So as you can see, the Phoenix is still kind of booting up. We're still getting our displays booting up. I'm just going to turn up the brightness a little bit. Who needs an armrest? Turn up the floodlights, and I'm just going to go ahead and run APU fire test. Brilliant. My man Eli Manning is the co-pilot here, as he always is. He does nothing, he says nothing, but he's here for emotional support. Okay, so let's just go ahead and do some stuff. Alright, we're going to import our flight plan. Alright, send some data to the MCDU, and we're going to load the aircraft.
Boarding requested.
Hatsu, AOC menu.
Refueling truck is on its way. Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it.
LIRF, Rome to Prague, LKPR, that makes sense, this is Prague. Flight number is AZA, which is really just the abbreviation for Alitalia, 4811. Let's look at the cost index today. Looks like we're going to be cruising with 40, and our cruise altitude is going to be 32,000 feet, nice and low, so we can see this beautiful scenery along the way. And let me take a look at our departure stuff, because there's always stuff, right? So it looks like here in Rome, everyone is taking off from runway 25, and on the Sovan 6 Romeo.
Fuel truck is in position.
Soci 6 Romeo. Okay.
Please don't load aircraft
Transition.
until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it.
Okay, this is kind of an odd departure, but we're just going to go with that. Okay, so it looks like we've got some specific SOSIV. I'm just gonna have to enter these manually. ODUPA.
Passengers boarding started.
And then Sovan. SOVAN. Okay. Alright, the fuel truck should be getting here in a second. Take a look outside. Yep, fuel's here. He's gonna connect the fuel line in just a second, I think. Yep. Okay.
Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity.
So now we're gonna go to MCD menu, config fuel, and we're gonna get the right amount of fuel. And while we're waiting, I'm just going to write down my clearance info, which is important. Alright, so what I did is I just wrote down my clearance information because I'm going to need to give it to the guy verbally. I'm going to need to give it to ground verbally since we're in Europe, which is just standard procedure for this neck of the woods. And let me just go ahead and put in ground if I can get the frequency. Okay, ground's on 121.9, no surprise there. That's a typical frequency for ground at airports. 121.9. And then while I'm at it, I'm just going to put tower on standby. 118.7. Okay. Oh, and ground I accidentally...
Fiume Tower, ciao, buonasera.
No, Fiume Ground, al 35, taxiing on the Alpha, requesting gate something in the 7050706, available.
Would you like 703?
Yes, let's go for that.
That's 385. Right on Mike, right on Zulu, stand 703.
Right on Mike, right on Zulu, stand 703, allow 35.
Roma, ciao, Itaro 2029 on shorting Echo Golf. Ciao, Itaro 2029, left Echo Golf, Golf, November Zulu. Actually no, the stand is 408, Echo Golf, Golf, November Golf.
Continue vacate Echo Golf to Echo Golf, Golf in the November Golf to stand 408 Itaro 2029.
Roma ground, hello, this is Alitalia 4811 Airbus A320 at stand 402. We have information hotel on board, QNH 1026, request IFR clearance to Prague.
And 4811, you're clear to Prague. SOCIV 5 Alpha departure, Sovan 1 Echo transition, departure runway 25, climb 4,000 feet, squawk 1266.
Cleared to Prague via the SOSI 5 Alpha departure with the Sovan 1 Echo transition. Expect runway 25, initial altitude climb 4,000 feet, and squawk 1266 for Alitalia 4811.
Alitalia 4811, read back correct.
Yes, right, we made it through the clearance parts. Okay, so our departure is a little bit different than what we thought. That is okay. We're going to change that in just a second when we get all the fuel we need. Wow, that's a surprisingly high that's a surprisingly high amount of fuel for the
you're
flight
cleared
plan, right?
to destination Gatwick. Xeno 5 Alpha departure. Podox 9 Echo transition. Runway 25. Climb 4,000 feet. Squawk 1252.
Clear destination.
Hey. So we're going to go to the flight plan, and we're just going to change things up just a little bit because we got some new information. So we're still runway 25.
1 Uniform Juliet, read back correct.
Okay, so things are a little different now. That's okay. And it looks like, okay, that's changed everything. Alright, that's fine. That's what we want. Anyway. Okay, so now we're getting into sort of a new phase of preparation here. So, first of all, I need to change my QNH to what it actually is here in Rome. It's 1026 hectopascals. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here to the MCDU, and we're going to just put in some flight plan details here. So after Solvan, first of all, I'm going to change this on my iPad here. If my iPad will work.
Romita Road to Gutana. I left November Golf. It's possible to have another stand.
Left November Zulu, span 405 is good.
405 Ita Road 0212
Wizard 6 Charlie Golf, ready for taxi. Wizard 6 Charlie Golf, taxi to runway 25 via November Charlie, Hotel, November Golf, November Bravo.
Taxiing to runway 25 via November Charlie, Hotel November Golf, November and Bravo, Wizard 6 Charlie Golf.
Have I mentioned how much I love flying out of Rome? First of all, the accent's amazing.
Good evening, Alitalia 719 Alpha Golf, request stand 702.
The Italians are very laid back and chill. It's wonderful.
Vega 719, ciao. Whiskey Juliet, correction, right on Alpha, Juliet 901.
Request stand 702, Alitalia 719.
Okay, Victor 702.
Victor 702, thank you.
17 ground, hello, good evening, Alpine 4 Papa Alpha, Airbus 320, extend 707 is information, hotel on board, requesting airport clearance to Milano Malpensa South.
Alpine 4 Papa Alpha, cleared to destination via Nenig 5 Alpha departure, Giglio 9 Golf transition, runway 25, climb 4,000 feet, squawk 1,000.
Clear to destination, the native Emirating 5 hour departure, 09 Golf transition, runway 25, initial climb 4,000 feet, squawk 1000, Alpine 4 Papa Alpha.
Correct.
Alright, we're going to send some fuel data. Going to take a look at the average wind. Minus 30, that's okay. A little bit of a headwind, no problem. Performance. We're going to go flaps 1 takeoff. And let's use this performance calculator that we have here with the Phoenix. Looks like we must have a lot of passengers on board.
Wizz Air 6 at Charlie Golf, once on Bravo taxiway, monitor tower 118.7, bye bye.
From Bravo taxiway, monitoring tower 118.7, Wizz Air 6 Charlie Golf. Thank you for today, finish time by Wizz Air 6 Charlie
Alright, so now we're going to put in some information here. We know our initial altitude is 4,000 from the clearance we got earlier, and we also are going to squawk.
On block, I will disconnect. Thank you for your service. Ciao, buona serata.
Okay. And
Ground south at the 719er.
Alright, APU starting up. Wonder if we can kind of see the back of the plane in this moment. You can kind of hear it fire up on the new... Yeah, there it goes. Hey! Fun stuff. We're getting luggage. Still getting the baggage loaded, which is fine. Alright, before I turn on APU bleed, I'm just gonna wait for the baggage to be done because I don't want to cut power before these doors are closed. Should be closing in just a second. Gotta make sure people don't lose their luggage. I'm looking at you, American Airlines. Come on, guys. What's up with everyone's baggage disappearing?
Alpine 4 Papa Alpha, ready to push and start.
That should be the last of it.
Limitino ground Alpine 4 Papa Alpha 10707, ready for push and start.
Alpine 4 Papa Alpha, Fiume, very good afternoon. Confirm you have already clearance?
FM, we're ready, 4 Papa Alpha.
Okay, Alpine 4 Papa Alpha, push and start approved, facing west, correction, facing east. Finish 1026, release point 75.
Cleared for Alpha.
Alpine 4 Papa Alpha, begin your last transmission.
Alpine 4 Papa Alpha cleared, push and start facing east, given GSX considerations we can only release on mic, but we can get out of your way quite quickly once we're done.
Alpine 4 Papa Alpha, release point 7576.
Roger, 4 Papa Alpha, release point 76.
Wait for the back door to close.
Earrings 25 vacated runway 16 right via Alpha Echo.
Wings 25, Roger. taxi stand 708 via Hotel Bravo Tango and Mike.
Okay.
Earrings 25, taxi stand 708 via Hotel Bravo Tango and Mike.
So we've got some guys who watch the channel that are from Czechoslovakia, or I guess I should say Czechia because they changed the name. And I told them a few weeks ago that I was going to do a flight to Prague, so I'm going to make good on my word. We're going to fly to Prague. It's going to be a lot of fun. One thing I really enjoy seeing is we have so many people from Eastern Europe that like to watch the channel. So I just want to give a big shout out to Petru Brad from Romania who likes to watch, and my good friends from Czechoslovakia that watch. Thank you for being a part of the channel. We also had some people from Singapore in the last flight watching, and it was cool because we were flying to Singapore, so that was awesome. People from all over the world on this channel, I love it. Okay, tongue is attaching. Just gonna raise the gear slightly. Roma ground, Alitalia 4811 is ready for push and start.
Italia 4011, push and start approved, facing north, release point 41 November Zulu, QNH 1026.
Push and start approved, facing north on November Zulu, QNH 1026 for Alitalia 4811. Go tail right. Dismiss chocks and cones, dismiss GPU, parking brake off. Let's start this puppy. Yeah. Roma, Italia. You can actually see the exhaust from the engine on the right side.
Please pay attention to illuminated signs and crew instructions, including the
Papa Info, Papa Alpha, push and start complete, ready for
Engine 2
taxi.
avail. Let's start up engine 1.
Flying 4 Papa see you clear, taxi holding point 25 via Mike, Tango and Bravo.
Taxi on the point 25 via Mike, Tango and Bravo for Papa Alpha.
That accent is amazing. Please set the parking brakes. I love it.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Italians, so nice, so chill. They're just amazing people. And the guys who run Rome and Milan on VATSIM, really cool. Really cool people.
Korean 223 Fiume.
We're gonna turn off APU bleed, or hold on. Okay, ignition switch back to middle. We're gonna turn off APU bleed, turn off APU. We're gonna arm speed brakes. Flaps 2. Runway turn off lights on, taxi lights on. And we're gonna call for taxi.
7-1 uniform GTS, make your response clear. Ready for push and start.
DC-71 Uniform Juliet, Fiume ground, very good evening. Push and start approved, release point 88, QNH 1026.
Push approved,
Correct. Korean 223, Fiume ground.
Alright, we're just waiting for a break in the air traffic control communication for us to have a discussion about taxiing. Roma ground, Alitalia 4811 is ready for taxi.
Italia 4811, Roger, taxi holding point 25 via November Zulu, Golf, November and Bravo.
Taxi to holding point for runway 25 via November Zulu, Golf, November 6, or sorry, November Golf, November and Bravo, Alitalia 4811.
Correct. Korean 223 heavy.
Okay.
223 heavy with you, hello.
Korean 223 heavy, welcome to Rome. Taxi stand 608 via Delta, Hotel and Mike.
Taxi to stand 608 via Delta Hotel Mike. Korean 223, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, we're moving. Hey, Mustafa Amini C4K, hello! It's good to have you on the stream. Thank you for being here, my friend. Alright, so we're just taxiing along.
Alpine 4 Papa Alpha, standby.
Golf. We're gonna take a left.
Alpine 4 Papa Alpha, monitor, contact Roma Radar 1255, ciao.
November Golf.
1255, ciao.
We are 2545, I asked the gate for, please, Iberia 2545.
Iberia 2545, welcome to Rome, taxi stand 404 via Delta, Echo Golf, Hotel, November Zulu.
Taxi to stand 404 via Delta, Echo Golf, Hotel, November 2, Iberia 2545.
Alright, we're just moving along here. We're gonna get on Bravo. Bravo is right here, we're taking a right. we're going to take Bravo all the way to the final holding point for runway... Well, okay, yeah, we're going to take it all the way down.
Italia 4811, monitor advisory, 128, ciao.
Monitor advisory, I want to do 2.8, thank you, ciao, Alitalia 4811.
Ciao, grazie. EC71 Uniform Julia, taxi holding point 25 via Whiskey, Kilo, Victor, Alpha and Bravo.
Taxi to holding point runway 25.
Okay, that's a little bit unexpected because we did have tower a moment ago. Tower must be offline briefly right now. That's okay. And this EasyJet fellow, not exactly sure which one of us is supposed to go first. You know, I'm gonna get behind him really quick. I am shocked.
Immediate traffic, Alpine 4 Papa Alpha rolling for takeoff, runway 25, Nina 5 Alpha departure, immediate traffic.
Okay. Okay, wow. There's been basically a blackout of ATC over Italy right now. It's really strange. That never happens. Roma traffic, Alitalia 4811 is holding short of runway 25 at Bravo Alpha. Just let me know if anyone's on short final, Roma traffic.
Jimmy traffic, Alpine 4 Papa Alpha airborne, crossing 400 feet, runway 25 clear, and Nina 5 Alpha departure, Airbus A20 lost call, Jimmy traffic.
Roma traffic, Alitalia 4811 is lining up on runway 25, Alitalia traffic, Roma traffic. Okay. Gonna release parking brake. This at about 40%. And again, we don't have towers, so we're not gonna get takeoff clearance. We're just gonna take off. lever climb is flashing, reduce throttle to climb. Approaching S speed, 50. Check our departure chart, see what altitude restrictions we have going forward here. Okay. Let me see if Roma departure or approach is back. It's like they're not. It's really shocking, but it's okay. They must have experienced some sort of glitch. Alright. So we don't have any more altitude restrictions. We're going to go ahead and start working our way up to cruise altitude. Autopilot is acting very strange. Alright, we're going to fix this. Switching to standard QNH because the transition level in Italy is much lower than it is in the US. I think it's, in this case it's 60, or actually it's 70. And getting back on track here. Take a look outside. Flying over the coast of Italy. Like I said, this should be a really fun flight. We're going to be flying from Italy to Austria, and then after Austria, we're going to be flying into Czechia to the city of Prague. So, good times. Behold the mighty Alps, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Austria. we've got some air traffic control back online, so we're going to talk to them. 132, 160.
Zero, danke dir, bis dann, ciao.
Bridget 2118, descent 4,000 feet, clear the less approach 15, report established.
4,000 feet, clear ILS 15 and we'll call Bridget 2118.
Oscar Kilo Alpha, descent 5,000 feet.
Descent 5,000 feet, Oscar Kilo Alpha. Finn, hello, Lufthansa 716, inbound PSR, flight level 320.
Lufthansa 716, heavy good number identified.
Bin Raider, very good evening, runner 277 inbound, him low, flight level 330.
Runner 277, hello identified. Bridget 2118, ja, tut mir leid für den steepen Descent. Wenn es nicht geht, enter Salz for calling bitte.
No, alles good, looking good. We intercept the localizer in just a few seconds, Bridget 2118. Yeah, Raider, hello, is there one extra mic with you, flight level 360.
Is there one extra Michael identified?
Good evening, Raider, 24 Tango, flight level 320, request 360,
Wing 3 for Tango, hello. After Begler, climb 340 due to traffic.
After Begler, climb 340 due to traffic.
With a 905, Unicom, goodbye.
Unicom, with a 905, cheers.
Ryanair 76, Unicom, goodbye.
Unicom, danke, cheers.
Bridget 2118, 160 knots or greater until 4.
160 greater until 4, Bridget 2118.
Ryanair 248, willkommen in Salzburg, stand Whiskey 7 by exit 4.
Ryanair 248, Whiskey 7 via, second.
Exit 4.
Exit 4, Whiskey 7, for Ryanair 248.
Ryanair 55 Whiskey Bravo, ready for taxi. Ryanair 55 Whiskey Bravo, taxi Bravo 15. Taxi Bravo 15, Ryanair 55 Whiskey Bravo. Outline 3 for X-ray, descent flight level 190.
Descent 190 over, 3 for X-ray.
Fiend radar, this is Alitalia 4811. I'm at flight level 320, inbound Budex.
To station check out Italia 4811, hello identified. Break, Ryanair 42 Zulu Lima, hello identified.
We are Delta 3, Tango Delta VT, flight level 315.
Oscar Kilo Alpha 4,000 feet, clear ILS 15.
Descent to 4,000 feet, clear for ILS 15, Oscar Kilo Alpha.
Bridget 2118, 130 degrees 7 knots, 15, clear to land.
Unable to Bridget 2118, wir going missed. Ich habe an der Stelle nur ungefähr 30 Knoten Rückenwind gehabt. Das heißt, Bridget 2118 going missed.
Ryanair 277, contact Budapest 120380, goodbye.
Budapest 120380, have a very good evening, Ryanair 277.
Sunweg 3 Tango Delta, you identified. Ryanair 42 Zulu Lima, climb level 300. Migrator 768, Mach point 74 or greater.
Migrator 78, we are now increasing Mach 880.
Okay, thank you.
Needed a good evening, Visit 87 Echo at flight level 350.
87 Echo, hello. For flight 047, contact Wien 134675, goodbye.
4675, taking the service, bye-bye, for flight 047.
Ryanair 42 Zulu Lima, Unicom, goodbye. Your wings 2 for Tango, climb level 360.
Climb 360, your wings 2 for
With a 6 Charlie Golf, descent flight level 330.
330, we get a 6 Charlie Golf.
Bridget 2118, identified 4000, continue, missed is published, climb 6000 feet.
Climbing 6000 is published, Bridget 2118.
Green Radar, schönen guten Abend, Lufthansa 768, flight level 147 for 190 inbound Mebeck.
Delta 768 Heavy, guten Abend, climb flight level 290.
Climbing 290, Lufthansa 768.
Shamrock 255, Mach point 76 or less for traffic.
Roger, Mach point 76 or less, Shamrock 255.
Right.
Being south, Ryanair 88 Tango Bravo, flight level 146, descending flight level 100, level be back.
And 88 Tango Bravo, hello, ILS 15.
ILS 15, Ryanair 88 Tango Bravo.
Ryanair 76, Unicom, goodbye. Ryanair 76, monitor Unicom, goodbye. KLM 1 Delta Charlie, contact Budapest 120380, goodbye.
One Delta.
Outland 527, climb level 340.
527, request flight level 320 is fine instead of 340.
Richard 2118, expect LS 15 again.
Roger.
Ryanair 55 Whiskey Bravo, line up and wait runway 15.
Line up and wait runway 15, Ryanair 55 Whiskey Bravo.
Ryanair 88 Tango Bravo, QNH 1016.
016, Ryanair 88 Tango Bravo.
Emil 4519, Buenos identified, climb flight level 380.
Climb level 380, Emil 4519.
With the 87 Echo, please maintain flight level 350.
Roger, maintaining flight level 350.
Ryanair 594 Echo, contact München 132455, servus.
KLM 555 Whiskey.
KLM 555 Whiskey identified. Ryanair 55 Whiskey Bravo, 13 degrees 7 knots, 15, cleared for takeoff.
Take runway 15, Ryanair 55 Whiskey Bravo.
Migrator 768, contact München 136230, goodbye.
München 136230, Migrator 768.
Shamrock 255, contact München 136230, goodbye.
136230 for Shamrock 255, good night.
With the 6 Charlie Golf, Unicom, goodbye.
Unicom, we did a 6 Charlie Golf, standby.
Okay, with the 87 Echo, just for, okay, with the 87 Echo, please maintain flight level 320 as you've descended already.
Flight level 320.
Negative,
Down to
I
3.
instructed you to maintain 350, you descended now, so please descend now, flight level 330 immediately for traffic.
Descend flight level 320 with the 87 Echo.
Something to the Tango Delta, are you calling us?
Negative. Oscar Kilo Alpha, winds 130 degrees 7 knots, 15, clear to land.
Clear to land, 15, Oscar Kilo Alpha, thank you.
Wind radar, Servus, Musketeer 25 Tango, flight level 280.
Musketeer 25 Tango, beam servos identified. Ryanair 88 Tango Bravo, descend 8,000 feet.
Not 8,000 feet, Ryanair 88 Tango Bravo.
Ryanair 55 Whiskey Bravo, identified 3,800 feet, climb level 120.
Contour level 120, Ryanair 55 Whiskey Bravo.
Switch at 2118, when will you be able for next approach?
We are able anytime to jet 218.
To jet 2118, roger. Descent 4,000 feet via Salzburg Lira, clear the let's approach 15.
Via Salzburg Lira, clear the let's 15 approach and descent 4,000 to jet 218.
Lufthansa 768, direct Tigre. Lufthansa 768, direct Tigre.
768 direct to Tigre.
QT5 Whiskey, good evening, identified. Outland 34 X-ray, contact Wien, 134675, several.
134675, Outland 34 X-ray, ciao. Wien, hello, Lufthansa 216, passing 118, climbing 24, the north.
So 21 Victor Heavy, good number, identified, climb level 300.
Climb level 300, Lufthansa 216.
With the 6 Victor Romeo, descent flight level 330.
Descent level 0 with the Charlie.
Turkish 1 Kilo Alpha, contact München, 128030, several.
Unreadable, can you say again, please, Turkish 1 Kilo Alpha?
Contact 128030, several.
128030, Turkish 1 Kilo Alpha, ciao.
88 Tango Bravo, hold Salzburg Lira as published, delay less than 5 minutes.
Hold Salzburg Lira established, Ryanair 88 Tango Bravo.
Lufthansa 14 Echo, contact Budapest 120380, goodbye.
Budapest 120, das Whiskey 0, good night.
Oscar Romeo Mike, direct Amati.
That is Amati.
Beauty 53 Whiskey, direct Keenness.
Direct Keenness. Beauty 53 Whiskey.
With the 6 Victor Romeo, Unicom, goodbye.
Go on, that's right, that's right.
Switcher 2118, just to confirm you've cleared 4,000 feet.
Yep, 4,000 feet to jet 2118, danke.
Ryanair 55 Whiskey Bravo, contact München, 132455, goodbye.
132455, Ryanair 55 Whiskey Bravo, bye-bye.
Radar, good evening, Golden, Ryanair 40 uniform, with you, climbing to level 370 and direct to Maluk.
Ryanair 40 Sierra uniform, hello, identified, direct NAFT.
NAFT, Ryanair 40 Sierra uniform.
KLM 2 Lima Charlie, contact Budapest 120380, several.
120380, KLM 2 Lima Charlie, thank you.
Musketeer 25 Tango, descent flight level 220.
Flight level 220, Musketeer 25 Tango.
Subject to the Tango Delta, requesting out of cockpit for 10 minutes.
Maximum 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Report back.
Thank you, to link up Tango Delta.
Alitalia 4811, descent flight level 250.
Descent flight level 250, Alitalia 4811.
Eurowings 24 Tango, Unicom, several.
Unicom, Eurowings 24 Tango, Schwingen.
We just got some instructions, we're going to follow them.
KLM 7 Tango Whiskey, contact Budapest 120380, bye-bye.
Budapest 12030, KLM 7 Whiskey, cheers, yeah. Wien, Austin 527.
Go.
Austin 527, we have a bit unusual engine 1 operations, but we are able for normal flight operations at this time. We run some check tests, contact company, and we will report back with intentions.
Guten Tag. Ryanair 88 Tango Bravo, descent 6,000 feet.
6,000 feet, Ryanair 88 Tango Bravo.
Oscar Romeo Mike, descent flight level 170.
It's 170 to Hamburg.
Vienna Center, Turkish 9 Charlie, Papa flight level 340.
Turkish 9 Charlie, Papa, Servus, identified.
And 2Jet2118 established ILS 15.
Dankeschön. Ryanair 88 Tango Bravo, descend 4,000 feet, next time passing Salzburg VR, leave the hold and clear the less approach runway 15.
4,000 feet at next turn, clear the approach runway 15. Ryanair 88 Tango Bravo.
Beam radar, hello, Lufthansa Cargo 188 Heavy with you, flight level 232 for flight level 240.
Lufthansa Cargo 188 Heavy, auch mit Ihnen, guten Abend, climb level 300, direct rapid.
Repeat the flight level please, but direct rapid icon, Lufthansa Cargo 188.
300.
Level 300, Lufthansa Cargo 188.
Lufthansa 716, contact Budapest, 120-380, goodbye.
716, contact Budapest, 120.380, good evening.
Ausgeteert 25 Tango, descent level 140, level Red Bull.
Flight level 140 at Red Bull, must be 2 at Tango.
Contact 230 Golf, well identified. Lufthansa 2647, hello identified, descent flight level 140, cross Red Bull 190 or below.
Radar, Servus, Belarus Ave 182 on flight level 130, climb to flight level 240, import Otsu.
Belarus Ave 1892, but not identified, climb level 300.
Climb to flight level 300, Belarus Ave 1892.
Wien, Austin 527.
Go.
Austin 527 would like to divert to Vienna to the maintenance hub and no emergency at this time.
527, roger, cleared to Wien, direct Nixie, call your shot before descent.
Cleared Wien, direct Nixie, Austin 527 again.
Wiener Train 188 Victor 145, climbing 190 to Kiri.
Then 188 Victor, guten Abend, no speed limit, climb level 230.
Free speed, climbing 230, Train 188 Victor.
Vienna, there started 2 Tango Delta back in the cockpit.
Welcome back. Austrian 527, proceed now direct Nixie, bitte.
Direct Nixie now, Austrian 527. Jet 2118, runway 15 Salzburg, vacated Delta.
Jet 2118, willkommen in Salzburg, taxi Whiskey 7 by exit 4.
Exit 4, Whiskey 7, vielen lieben Dank, Jet 2118 13.
Ciao. Alitalia 4811, Unicom, goodbye.
Monitor Unicom, thank you, Alitalia 4811.
Lufthansa Cargo 188, contact correction monitor Unicom, goodbye.
Over to Unicom, Lufthansa Cargo 188, and we'll Scholan noch, tschüss.
Ciao.
Alright, let me see if there's still tower in Prague. There's not at the moment, but that's okay, they might come online soon. Either way, we're just going to prepare for this approach. bit of speed brake, not a lot. Got a rainbow, that's cool. Double rainbow, actually. Man, look at all that snow. Alright guys, we're getting towards the end of this flight, so now that we're getting close to, or now that we're at 10,000 feet over the altitude of the airport, I'm going to go ahead and turn on our landing lights, if they'll turn on. And we're going to put auto brakes on medium from when we land, and I'm going to make sure these speed brakes are armed. Looks like we got some weather rolling into Prague. Looks like a snowstorm to me, so hey, you know what? This will be a test to see how we do. See if we can land nicely in a snowstorm. Man, look at those clouds. Goodness gracious. Just gonna go by the chart here. We're gonna need some speed brake. So we're gonna need a lot. I'm gonna go right through these clouds in just a second. And I think there might be a snowstorm down there. That'll be fun. Because it's -6 degrees Celsius there, so if there is precipitation, it's snow. I would think. Here we go. Here we go. Snowstorm, here we come. Little turbulence. Tiny bit. Right. And we're gonna narrow our radar range here. Hey, True Brad, hey. Said don't forget about Discord. I agree. And hey, yeah, I bet it is late in Romania, but thank you so much for the support, man. I really appreciate it. Hope you're having a great night. Hope you're having a great New Year. You know how much I love to do my Eastern European flights, so this is Prague. Prague was next on my list. I'm gonna turn on our localizer here. And it's pretty over here. Nice. Nice and snowy. localizer's going wild. Let me see if I can reset it here. Acting very strange. You guys seeing this? It's hilarious. I think it has to do with the hills that are below us. I think the localizer gets a little bit confused because of the uneven terrain, I think. Could be wrong about why that's happening, but I think that's what. Alright. Getting really close. We're only about 10 miles away from the airport. Obviously we're gonna do a little bit of a pattern here, so we're gonna take a little bit more than a few minutes to get on the ground, but we'll get there really quick. I've been told that Prague is the best, and it's a really great place to go to. Today, apparently it's very cloudy. Okay. Well, we can't see a thing out the window, but we're where we need to be. Let's see if there's any radar coverage over here in Prague. So we're on a very typical approach pattern for Prague. We're on the Oprok 2 Sierra. It's pretty basic. We're just going to go out to about 10 miles away from the airport, make a turn onto short final, and then hopefully touch the ground at a nice and smooth rate. We'll see. And also in the landing zone, that would be nice. Clouds. Alright. Traffic, Alitalia 4811 is 5 miles out from establishing on the ILS for runway 24. Prague traffic. Alright. Here we go. Some cool views out the window here of all the snow. This runway is kind of unique in the fact that there's really only one major exit towards the end of it on the left side. So that's kind of a fun fact about runway 224 at Prague. Right. Well, here we go, guys. Prague traffic, Alitalia 4811 is established on the ILS for runway 24, 10 nautical miles out. Okay, it's that time. Go ahead and disengage autopilot. cargo flaps 2. Flaps 3. Flaps 4. Landing gear down. Can't see a thing. This is just wonderful. I want to talk about relying on your instruments. This is one of those situations. Wind has changed drastically just over the last couple minutes. Get some more altitude back.
$1,000.
It's gracious. Okay, I think I can start to see the runway.
500.
Track radar, speedbed 856, fully established ILS runway 24, 7.9 miles.
50, 40, 30, 20, retard. 5,
Overdone.
Prague traffic, Alitalia 4811 is clear of runway 24, Prague traffic. Okay. Let's see if we can get a little bit closer to these gates. thick layer of clouds. It's hard to see the runway at all until we were basically there. Welcome to Prague, my friends. Let's see if there's a gate. Take here. This will be a good one. Hold on. Do something I should have done a moment ago, which is start the APU. Get a little bit closer so that way we can actually get to the jetway. Okay. Alright, APU's available. I'm going to turn on APU bleed. And make sure the throttle's at 0. Cut both engines. And let's see if GSX is interested in letting us deboard.
The boarding requested. Passengers deboarding started.
Okay, so the jetway doesn't look like it's actually gonna connect. That's alright. Alright guys, so I think this will wrap up our flight to Prague. I hope you've enjoyed the flight. If you haven't yet, please like and subscribe to the channel. And most of all, I just want to wish